Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Okay, well. Good morning, everybody. Look at this hair. I look like a disgusting whore. Another workout. I just got back from the gym working out with Khalif, and you guys know I've been on this funny fat fit grind. And to be honest with you, the workouts have been absolutely terrible. Terrible meaning good. But I think one of the hardest things that's happening right now is that, I am losing weight, but it's not, I guess it's not as like fast or gratuitous as I want it to be. So when I don't see the numbers change, it starts to affect me mentally, but I just have to believe in the program and believe that the people that are helping me out on this know what they're doing. So, I feel like I look better. I'm not sure. What do you think? But today's going to be interesting. I'm going to be meeting up my good friend Justin Chan. You've probably seen Justin Chan in a lot of stuff like on films. I guess you could say lightweight. He's probably one of my acting mentors. Like when it comes to me wanting to be an actor or even the stuff that I put out on YouTube that's very film related, he's one of my inspirations. He's somebody that helps me out a lot. It kind of gets me into a mentality where I take my sketches and my art a lot more seriously.
Your hair looks like you got in a fight with a weed whacker and lost, my friend.
I think he's been in India for about a couple of weeks and he's back in town, so we're gonna meet up, talk, say what's up, and catch up.
Fucking food? I got sick as fuck. I got shit my brains out, dude.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid I'm gonna get mad diarrhea, dude.
Yeah, I gotta shit my brains out, man. Like, they don't use pasteurized milk. You gotta always drink bottled water.
Did you lose a lot of weight because of all that fucking shit you got here?
Yeah, dude.
I'm trying to get some of that, dude.
You should go to India, dude. Shit your brains out. What's it, when you go to these shows, like, what do they expect you to do?
I mean, it's stand-up essentially, but like I guess like my main goal is like stand-up and then motivational speaking, because I want them to like, I think like a lot of kids don't know what they're doing.
But like essentially though, they know you from YouTube though.
Yeah.
Not your stand-up act.
Well, no. I mean, just because I used to do stand-up a lot, and then it kind of like died out for me, but I still have like the skill set from it.
Yeah. No, I don't doubt that. But like they're booking you from YouTube though. That they saw you on YouTube and they're booking you.
Yeah, well, they're booking me from YouTube, but they're getting me there for like the stand-up and the motivational speech part.
I mean, you know what I do feel though? I feel like Hollywood right now is like at a college it'd be like the frat. It's like the cool kids, right? And YouTube and like Netflix still kind of, Amazon, they're still like part of the book club, the chess club. But those nerds are the ones that end up doing the coolest shit.
Yeah. I didn't want YouTube to be a platform where I stayed. I wanted it to be a stepping stone for something else. But it seems like it's going backwards. Like everybody's going back to here versus other people going there.
There, because they see the opportunity here and they don't see the growth that's happening there. Do you feel that you should start taking steps towards that? Like take some acting classes or do some stuff that is like gonna cultivate that? Like,
I mean, I'm not against acting classes. Like I think like acting classes are dope, and if you want to be an actor, you have to do it. But versus me, doing what I do and what other people do, like I'm busy. I have to run this company. I still gotta do my stuff. We have like Just Kidding News that we're doing, and then on top of that, we have shows. Like I feel like a lot of actors, they have a part-time job and they do acting.
But you just told me that you just specifically said that you do want to get to sort of like what I'm doing in terms of mainstream media. But then there needs to be certain steps to take to start moving that direction, don't you think?
Well, yeah. Well, I don't think I'm not doing that, and I'm not like knocking on fucking acting classes. Like I do eventually want to do that, but where's the fucking time in the schedule to do it?
I mean, if you really want it, I feel like you'll make the time.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I mean, I think that you just gotta always move in the right direction of where you want to be. And if that is the end goal, I mean, if you want to stay on YouTube, that's cool.
Yeah.
I get that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you told me specifically that you want to do that, to start doing more like, traditional media, then I would just say that like, don't you think something needs to happen towards getting there?
But I think I am doing something though. I'm not doing anything. Like I've created like these short films on my channels that have got millions of hits. I mean, that's like shit that people on TV would love to get,
Yeah.
And that's something I produced with my own money, my own talent. I wrote myself, which most people can't even do. I mean, how many actors do you know can even fucking write to save their fucking lives? They have the acting classes, that's great. But if you put me into an audition with these kids, I guarantee I'll smash them out the fucking water.
But how are you gonna know you're gonna smash them out the water if you don't
Well, I have had opportunities, and it just didn't work out. So I mean, I can't tell anybody right now about them, but I decided to keep my YouTube and my integrity on my channel versus giving myself to a network. It's just I want to create opportunities for myself that works within my brand.
But I feel like that's like shoulda, woulda, coulda. You're saying like you can't tell anybody about it, but like the reality of the situation is it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's what I feel. I mean, it just doesn't exist until it does exist, and then you can say, okay, you might as well just not say anything. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean that's why I haven't told anybody about those projects. Because I don't have it now. And I chose to do, like for example, like there was a TV show that I was supposed to be on, but I chose to develop Just Kidding News instead and stick with that team, and that was a choice that I took.
But see, that doesn't make sense to me, man. Because if you're saying that you want to get from A to B, why would you take a detour?
Because A has an opportunity to become B.
Okay, I can see that.
Because Just Kidding News, essentially, in my personal opinion, has an opportunity to be doing an amazing TV show that we can do through our own means. You know what I mean?
And I'm down with that.
So, like, I'm trying to take that creators platform too. I mean, at the end of the day, what do actors do? Like, actors want to become actors and then they become creators. Well, I'm a creator first, and I'm trying to go into acting.
Yeah.
So it's just that my plan is starting the other way around versus the other people's end goals. You know what I mean? Like Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck was an actor first, and he became a writer and a director. And I don't know, maybe I have it twisted, but then the platform's different now. Just like for your case, like you're trying to become a creator. Like where you have it on your own channel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but the same can go for you too. I mean, you said you wanted to make these like short films on your channel, and then you don't have short films. You went to vlogging because it was the easier route. I mean, I could tell you the same thing. You have the means to make great film projects, but the person that hinders you from doing it is yourself. And you're stuck doing these life vlogs, what you call films, which really aren't films. Like if you wanted to do a film, you could do it, but you don't, and you went to this thing instead.
That's true. That's fucking true. That's true. But I enjoy this. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess tit for tat. Everyone has their own Kool-Aid they can drink, right?
Yeah. What's up, y'all? So every now and then, Khalif he runs lines for the scripts that he gets, because Khalif is an actor. But I'm here to help him out, so I kind of like to help him read the lines because it keeps me sharp too. It is like a part of the world that I want to be. So I help him out, memorize his lines, and kind of like get into character. And on my side, I get to see a little bit into the acting world. This fool is up there making hella noise, motherfucker, cleaning his room with a goddamn broom and shit. Speak of the devil.
Shit. I think I left my slides right here. So I'm working on this in class because my Cockney accent sucks. And my teacher's
First of all,
like, yo.
Cockney accents are fucking hella hard to do.
Yeah, man, it's like those, it's fucking hard. I don't know why.
But Cockney accent is the one that Michael Caine has, right?
Hello, my name is Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Yeah, Michael Caine. When he first came to LA, he noticed that on film and TV that people were very still. So what he would do is that he would just stare at people and not blink because he thought that was stillness. But anyways, he has that weird glaze. He does that all the time. And in his new movie, Youth, he does that too, with Harvey Keitel.
He made a big deal about the whole white Oscars thing too. Like he was like talking about like diversity and all this other shit. It was kind of weird because he's an old white guy. I thought he was racist. They were talking about David Bowie, how he was getting into about the whole because his wife is black.
Who?
David Bowie.
No, he's not.
I heard his wife was black.
Shut the hell up. No. Really? David Bowie?
Yeah, because they were talking about how madly in love he is with his wife, and I just saw a picture of him and a black woman. And I was like, that's his wife. Yeah, he was married too.
Show me that.
She's pretty as hell.
What? I know who that is, but what?
Yeah, that's his wife.
Wow, I didn't know that. Damn, I'm stupid.
Fucking black don't crack, dude. She looks young as shit. She's 60 years old, dude.
Wow.
You tell me right now that's a fucking 60-year-old woman. That is not a 60-year-old woman.
She is
She's fucking gorgeous.
A vampire.
You know what's funny? Like earlier today, like I met up with Justin. Like he's all about like that whole fucking, the whole acting world, and like he's been vlogging a lot lately and doing all this vlogging shit. But I swear to God, every time I talk to that fool about fucking acting, I think he he always has like say some kind of smart ass fucking shit about what I do.
That's not that crazy. Like 2 days, like, and then only having to be on stage for like 30 minutes. That's not like that much work.
I could tell like he like tiptoes around, kind of like he doesn't want to like quote unquote hurt my feelings. But I think like he mentioned some shit about like, well, what do you really do there when you go to fucking shows and shit, which is bullshit. He's kind of alluding to the fact that I'm not really putting the work in for it, which is kind of stupid. And it doesn't really make sense for in my personal perspective. Like he knows what I do for a living.
So he said exactly that you don't do the work.
Exactly.
So what is the work? You know what I'm saying? Like in this day and age, like 2016, like it's evolved so much.
Well, that's what I'm saying too, because social media, has changed up the game, and we all know that Hollywood has lost a lot of money in terms of movies, and now they're looking for creators like me to put it on a fucking media platform, which doesn't fucking make sense, which kind of makes him a hypocrite because he's the one trying to go onto YouTube right now. Like the way Justin talks, like he has like that way of like saying something under his breath.
Right.
So I don't know.
Well, how did this conversation happen? Like what? Because he's been busy with this shit.
Well, I haven't seen him in a long time because he went to India. He came back and Justin and I are really close.
So he's back.
So he's back. So
that motherfucker, dude. He told me he was gonna call me because I've been trying to like find like representation because it's so fucking hard to find an agent or a manager. And so like I'm taking these classes, like these branding classes, to help you find your essence. And so reaching out to him to get his perspective, I always wanted to do that. But every time I reach out to him, he's like doesn't respond, or like he's in India, which you respect, but which is understandable. But I mean, shit, hit a brother up. Like I'm trying to get some advice from somebody.
Well, that's what I'm talking about too. Like, so he hasn't hit me up in a while, and that's why I wanted to kick it with him because he hits me up when he comes back immediately. I didn't know he did that to you, but he came up and then we were talking about what he was doing and shit. I don't know, man. Like he has a way of fucking pissing me off though. Like that's just.
But I'm not sure if he really means it. Like I think because you guys are so headstrong, that you guys wouldn't tiptoe. Like there is no fucking tiptoeing. There's like straight on like fucking two rams hitting each other.
And I think it's because too, like I do look up to him. So he's like slightly like lightweight, like my acting mentor, because he's the one who actually even got me to really focus on the acting in my sketches. To really kind of set my shit apart from everybody else's stuff, which I really do appreciate. But I don't know if it's the way that he goes about saying shit. I don't know if that makes me a bitch because I want him to say it nicer.
Now that you're like talking about it, and I'm like thinking about the times that I've spoken to him once, I think sometimes I think we're pretty good at picking up non-behavior stuff. Yeah. So when he's telling you something that he really cares about, and I noticed that when he talks to me, like he'll kind of like look away. Yeah. Like kind of like, okay, this guy is like. Yeah, that's because he wants. It feels so distant that he doesn't really care. I'm not okay now. I believe now. I haven't thought about it, but yeah.
But he looks away because he wants to say some other shit, but he's like trying to be like really nice about it. And I don't, he knows me. Like you don't have to be fucking nice about that shit. Like if you want to say something, just say something. Right. And I think like we've been friends now for like 4 or 5 years. So if you got something to say what's on your mind, then we could talk it out like men, and then see what's up after. Right. But maybe he feels like I can't take his criticism, which I could take. I think it's pretty viable that he can give me critique because he is a successful actor, and I kind of want to be in his position. Right. So, I don't know, man. I just don't like... It's like when somebody attacks your art. He may not see it as art, but then I see it as art. That's my fucking work. I mean, what else do I fucking do? I can only assume that he has, like, the best... I'm not going to even assume. I know he has the best intentions. So, I just got to see...
But he's had like recent successes. Do you think that would make him change a little bit? I mean,
maybe because he expects me to be further than where I am. And I'll give it to him a little bit. Like I talked about being an actor, and I haven't really done it. And I've been on the space for like 4 or 5 years, and a lot of the opportunities I got was because of my YouTube. Though it's not like I haven't done auditioning before, And
but the medium has changed so much that it's like. You always read about it on these like Deadline or the Hollywood Reporter, like agents, people or networks are going to YouTube to see where the audience is, and you have like over 1 million subscribers.
That's what I'm saying.
So you've created something that 1 million people are interested in. Like these are numbers, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't just see how Justin would think that would be not worthy of it being work.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna say best intentions, but if he says one more fucking thing, I'm gonna knock his ass out. Justin fucking knows. He knows what's up because he was a part of that conversation, so he knows what the fuck he said. Yeah. So this is a part of the video. If he doesn't fucking like it, then he should change how the fuck he talks to me. That's it. But right now, like I told you, I'm giving him the fucking benefit of the doubt. Yeah. So I'm thinking that he is saying stuff to better me as a person. I'm saying it on camera. Justin, hopefully he'll see through the whole fucking video and he'll realize I'm not just talking shit.
Right.
Like, I'm saying he has the best intentions, and if he knows that, then he already knows where he's coming from, and he won't have a fucking problem with the video.
Right.
And if he wants me to take it down, well, fuck it. I'm still not going to take it down.
Yeah. I'm just so fucking curious to hear what Justin has to say.
These are real life vlogs. Like,
It is true, because people like want more. Like, when you see the comments from all these people on like Instagram or YouTube, it's like, yo, show me what you're eating, or show me what like like people are prying to personal stuff. Whereas like, yo, if that's what you want.
Yeah, but that's the shit though. Like, people don't get it. Like, okay, like you want fucking life vlogs from me. This is the shit that I go through. Right. It's not always jokes. It's not always happy, and it gets fucking raw between friends.
This shit's gonna be like some real world shit. Like,
yeah, this shit's
road
some
rules and shit.
Yeah, this is some real shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna feel like either you're like road rules and like Justin's like real world, and I'm gonna have to like get in between that shit, because you guys are gonna eventually get to that point.
I don't think you will.
You guys have strong personalities, man.
I don't think you will.